Yes. Let's check the sound. Just a moment. Great. Great. Hi traders. Let's start our today's briefing as usual, and let me begin with the great news. We have launched the Insane course for scalping with all necessary theory and individual tutorship. For course holders, there is an access for the course and the limitless weekly practical sessions in Discord, where our trading community is based. And we've been doing partnership with Cscalp for about more than 1.5 years, and we do it fruitfully. All the links for the course under the description, and the link basically for to the website you'll find there. We have already taught more than 130 traders to trade efficiently. Now let's start the overview. The BTC on the way. BTC is consolidating inside stable range. However, taking into consideration the sharp growth, as you see, the recent sharp growth, I think that the instrument really needs the correction, and at this stage, it would probably go to correction to get rid of speculators and continue healthy growth. However, we can only suppose. For that reason, we should find setups in advance for both scenarios. I mean, for long movement and for the second scenario, if the BTC is gonna make some correction. I think the first very strong level will be 20,260, and because I'm almost sure, because here we see the liquidity gap. This liquidity gap, this movement wasn't supported by huge buyers, and the buyers people are and participants are fixing here. That's why I perceive this as a liquidity grab before long correction to 20,000. So be careful. Ethereum looks really the same. I'm waiting for the next touch to this level, because there was the very first touch. There was here we lacked some percent to touch this level, and finally there is the question of time when the price finally touches this level, and I think I'm almost sure that finally the instrument will go down to small consolidation above this level, and then it will be sharp breakout. Be careful and be aware, and place this instrument on your working space. Atom. This setup is for the first scenario. I really believe there will be breakout. We have quite big volumes, and there will be probably sharp and very good breakout of this resistance level in case of two conditions. If the BTC is going calm inside this diapason, inside the consolidation, or it will go higher, or it will finally break out this level. In this case, we will have Atom about to break this level as well. And moreover, if you find some solid points of entry points in order book here on this stage, it will be perfect, because on the current stage of market, I personally prefer trading breakouts only if I have the opportunity to load in advance, to use early loading. For example, if we now here inside the order book have some conditions, some arguments for loading, for example, some robots who are pushing the price higher and higher. From this stage, from this point, I would probably prefer loading with very small volumes towards the breakout, because there are almost 7% till the breakout of this level, and I think it's reasonable finding this point. GALA USDT as well. The setup for the not worth, but the second scenario of BTC correction. In this case, when BTC comes to this level, the level of support, we would probably wait GALA to break this level, because there are too many touches. There are 38 million daily volume, and it's quite enough for GALA to slowly go down, to touch this level, and finally grab the liquidity, grab the stop losses. Because below and above all these areas with very accurate touches, there is also liquidity, and that's why the breakouts work. FTM already working out. That was the signal that I posted today in the Cscalp signals group. It's working very well, and I think for those who are lucky to catch this movement, please write down the comments or put some pluses, because I was talking about the situation today already, and it's still valid. I'm waiting for 0.5, but now it's more risky to participate in this trade. Finally, just a moment. Just a moment. So as you see on the current stage of market, such zones are working out extremely well, really well. Moreover, yesterday during the previous briefing, we were, as many of you remember, we were talking about GMT working out. We were at this stage, and we were talking about this zone, unfortunately quite wide, and I was advising to catch the entry point above this level, namely market profile level, and it really works well. As you see, we could catch more than 5% for sure. And I really hope that some of you worked out these situations, because most situations, most setup that we are talking about, they are working out very well. If you are able to work out it correctly with following your trading system, it will be everything okay. You will be growing your deposit just watching our streams. FTM, yes, it's working out very good. KAVA USDT, another one, very good scenario, a very good setup for their second scenario, when we have several touches, and however it lacks volumes, but in case of drastic breakout of this level, I think we can catch the breakout on KAVA for sure. because as well, if you see on 1 hour time frame, we had quite long growth of 120%, and it really needs correction as well as BTC. And the correction will follow to the at least to the middle of this growth range. I mean 0.800, 0.8, 0.84, somewhere here. RVN, another one, similar situation. When we are talking about the setups, short setups, we are talking about the second scenario. In case the BTC finally comes to the level and breaks it, to continue the correction to this zone, as I said. So in case of RVN, we see quite interesting situation, because here we see the small zone. However, it hardly resists the breakout here in case of the BTC would fall down to the correction. The GMT I have already shown, and what I'm expecting from this instrument, I really expect the second working out from this zone, because this zone is quite wide, this zone is quite strong, because the volumes here are very high and it's still valid. I mean that when we come to this zone again, I think that we could work it out again, but with less working volume. I really advise you to, the more touches, the more entry of price we have in this zone, in the market profile zone. Each time we should decrease the leverage, decrease the working volume when we're trying to work out this, because at any moment it could fail to protect this zone and go lower. So in this case, we would be, of course, protected by stop loss, but anyway, we should be careful and use smaller volume, trying to work out this situation for the second and third time. So that's all for today. Thank you for your attention, and be careful. It's absolutely important to watch the BTC, because the BTC now is consolidating, and the way it goes depends on the behavior of altcoins, depends on where BTC is gonna trade out. So see you soon. Please visit our website, and all the links you'll find under this video. Thank you for your attention.